then, yeah, breaking news. Captain Langley have definitely spoken again. And you and I know that this is the Black Judas that is definitely fighting Ibrahim Traour'e again. Now, he has explained something. I can say he literally exposed himself during this interview. Number one, he said Captain Ibrahim Traour'e is using Burkina Faso, the people of Burkina Bay or Burkina Faso's resources or mineral resources or gold resources in order to strengthen his military instead of public use. That means for the general benefit of the people. Now it's like, bro is literally blind seeing what Ibrahim Traour'e is doing for the people of Burkina Bay. Number two, he also said, the journalist asked him now, all what you have explained, what is really the key interest? He said, because just since the time that Ibrahim Traour'e is in power, the attack from terrorists that has to do with the ISIS, has to do with the Al-Qaeda, it has to do with terrorists, the percentage have increased more than before, even way more than before Ibrahim Traour'e came to power. And the most funniest part of the whole issue is the woman asked, do you think, do you think this, how is it called? Did this hurt America's interest or urge America's interest? And he said yes. Anyway, if you are watching me, please share this video, watch the video, and then we'll be right back.
Let's talk about countries taking on their own autonomy. You are on African soil, not for the first time, but this would be a good moment to ask about one of the countries that has taken its own autonomy, and that's Burkina Faso. Your remarks recently at the Senate seem to suggest that he's diverting, General Traour'e, is diverting its 4 billion gold reserves to sustain his military rule rather than for public welfare. These remarks sparked widespread condemnation across the continent. What did you mean by that statement?
Let me speak to Burkina Faso's sovereignty. They maintain their sovereignty. They make their decisions how they use their resources. They make their decisions who their resources go to for military support. That's their sovereign right. But my cautionary tale was just from a military perspective. That was a Senate Armed Services Committee asking me a direct question. Burkina Faso, a lot of great things going on to progress them forward, okay? But then when you look at the military part of it, knowing that that's the epicenter of global terrorism, it was my time to illuminate that this is probably their weakest point, and there needs to be sufficient resources going towards for the whole fight of terrorism in that country, period. They make their decisions though. That's their sovereignty, their sovereign right to make their decisions, what is appropriate, what's not. But I wanted to illuminate that is going in the wrong direction now. ISIS is getting stronger. JNIM is getting stronger. Al-Qaeda in the lands of the Maghreb is getting stronger in that country.
And do you think it's getting stronger after General Traour'e took over?
It has. Just look at the numbers of attacks. It really has, since 2022. I've been tracking this since I took command. So, no ill will towards him, but the decisions is their own. They're looking for other ways to be able to, they're still on warfighting footing, but it's just going to take more resources.
So you stand by that statement? Because there's been pressure on you to walk those statements back.
That's my statement. That's my assessment. That is getting worse. More needs to be done for not just local, but whole of country, because of these violent extremist organizations are seeking revenue, they're seeking resources, they're seeking recruiting from the Burkinabe people, and they're seeking refuge within their country. That threatens their sovereignty.
And that threatens America's interest?
Say again?
Does that then threaten America's interests?
Yes, thank you for asking that. Because especially ISIS, and of course in East Africa is inextricably linked all the way to ISIS West Africa, ISIS Sahel. And there's going to be probably a move afoot for them to move and seek refuge within the line. So we have shared objectives, and we offer to work together with the Burkina government and border countries. Mali, Niger, coastal West Africa countries, collective, because here's what these organizations do. Here's what these terrorist organizations do. They seek refuge in the seams or the borders of these countries in less than.
After watching the video, they said for every Moses or for every Dios, there is a Jezebel. For every David, there is a Goliath. For every Joseph, there is Pharaoh. So all what is happening now, can you imagine? A black, do you know what is paining me? Is that they are using you to oppress black people. And one thing this captain don't understand, you already said, Burkina Faso is a sovereign country, it's a sovereign state. That means they have rights in utilizing the way they want to utilize their mineral resources, the way they want to utilize their wealth. What is the offense, bro? What is the offense? What is so now America cares? Oh my God. Anyway, it's a shame to see a black man being used to put down another black man. And it has always been like that, way back even from the start of history. Anyway, let me know what you think about this video. Don't hesitate to share. Don't hesitate to share and comment. I stand with Ibrahim Traour'e of Burkina Faso. And please share this video so that the people of Burkina Faso will get to see it, so that they will put their eyes open even once they are asleep. Just like they said, the lion never sleeps, neither slumbers. You're welcome, and I will see you in the next video.